You were expecting to see from your team what you hope to see more of from your team? Like, kind of how are you judging after one game?
Yeah, I mean, I saw a team that that fought real hard, a team that was very physical, just little intricate details we could have done better. But overall, I saw a team that wanted to win and a team that fought hard. And, that one slipped away from us, of course. But, that's what we live and we learn, and on to the next week.
The hit that Kaiser had, I think the second series, he got a personal foul. Obviously, you don't want a penalty in that situation, but that kind of set the tone, energized the defense a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, of course, Kaiser's a big hitter. We love the way he plays the game. And, we were already very excited for that game, very excited for the week one, of course. A lot of energy in there. And we just definitely wanted to win. And that was just a play for him that, like you kind of said, it kind of did, let everybody know who he was. And, he was maybe a step out of bounds. So, of course, we got that penalty. But, we've definitely learned from that, and we'll get better from that.
Line is that for a defensive player? Knowing that you're out there obviously full speed, but sometimes those things just happen so quickly. How fine a line is that to not get those? Yeah, of course.
We're taught. He gets close to that sideline. We gotta kind of ease up a little bit. These quarterbacks are very good, though, because sometimes you might think they're going out of bounds and they stay in bounds and try to get an extra 2, 3, 4 yards. So it's very hard for a defensive player to, kind of understand that. But we know this, it's kind of an offensive league, so we just got to be smarter in those aspects. And, yeah.
What's it going to be like? I know there was emotions at the end of August when Isaiah got traded. What's that going to be like seeing him in another uniform?
Yeah, I mean, that's little bro, of course. He's not really a teammate of ours this week, so of course, it won't really be much of anything until after the game. So, love him. At the end of the day, he's a Giant, and that's who we're going against. So, won't be much words until after the game.
What part of Saquon's style game do you appreciate the most?
The way he's very good at hitting that hole and making moves off of whoever it is. Very downhill runner, a guy who can make all the cuts. They can also throw. They like to throw him the ball as well. So all down, every down back. One of the great backs in this league, and a guy that, of course, we're going to be heavily dialed into in the game.
How much can you take from a team when things went the way they did for them Sunday night? How do you just avoid the score, but just looking and evaluating what they have on offense?
Yeah, I mean, like you said it perfect. We're looking and evaluating what they have on offense, of course, looking at last year's film, looking at this year's film as well, kind of just seeing what positions they like certain players at, and, whether that's first down, second down, or third down. So just understanding the different type of concepts that they like. And, like you said, that game kind of got away from them early. So it was kind of hard to, play the game for them because they were down, pretty fast, 14-0. So, they kind of possibly had to pass more and, couldn't rely as much on the run as they wanted to. So, of course, we understand that. And, when you have a great back like Saquon, that's going to be the way they start the game, trying to, get him involved. And, that's going to be our job to stop the run.
Dennis Gardeck, you described pass rush as dogs. How would you describe your unit, the defensive secondary?
Say that one more time.
Dennis Gardeck described his pass rush unit as dogs. How would you describe you guys in the secondary?
Yeah, I mean, I like to always think of all of us as dogs. All of us are going to, especially on, the defensive back score, not let up explosives, a team that's going to run to the ball, DBs that are going to hit, You can't just get in those condensed formations to have the corners tackle, because tackles are going to come down, or the corners are going to come downhill and try to, hit that outside thigh board. So just a very physical team that knows exactly what to do each and every play. That's kind of who I want, of course, the team to be, but our defense to be especially.
You guys obviously played a couple preseason games at home, but what does it mean to play the first home game where it means something? I'm sure the crowd will be different than a preseason game.
Yeah.
So how do you go into the game looking at this and playing at home from the fans?
Yeah, man, it means so much, for us players to have the fans there cheering us on, and to, on defense to have the stadium as loud as possible, because, of course, that's going to, be hard for the other team to, to hear their calls and to hear their little things that they like to call within the huddle or pre-snap. So it means a lot for us, especially me, to see those fans out there yelling, screaming, having a good time. And, our goal is to, of course, win. We know we haven't really done that, these past few years. And, we're not trying to lose. We're trying to win. So it's a matter of us just continuing to take it one day at a time, 1 week at a time. But like you said, it's great to have all the Card fans there. So hopefully we can pack the house up week one at home, So, if you guys have a job on Sunday, just let me know, message me, fans. I'll try and get you the off day, and, let's have a good time, and let's, most importantly, let's get a W.
Along those lines with those struggles you've had with all the new players, has there been discussion when you guys mentioning that, or you just not really do?
Yeah. I mean, it's a new team, new players, new coaches. A lot of young guys, a lot of guys who play the game the right way, who are true professionals, and that's something that, of course, we don't really talk about. But the main objective is to win at home, and that's what we always, we always talk about, winning at home. And this is going to be the first chance we get to have that opportunity to win at home. So it's going to be very special for us. Yeah.
Throughout Dennis Gardeck's day, just from his journey from special teams ace to where he is there anything that stands out?
Oh, man, the work he put in each and every week, each and every day. Even on special teams, he was still getting coached by, Chandler and, guys who had a lot of sacks in this league, and he watched a lot of film, and he's, you can tell he works his craft each and every day, each and every week, and especially in the off season. You can tell he works his craft, and I mean, between you and I, he's had that for a while. He just hasn't really been put in those positions to play defense. He was more of a special teams ace, but now he has that ability to play more defense, and you guys are seeing it now. But for me personally, I've seen it for a few years, so very excited for Dennis. Hope he continues to do it. He's able to do because he can, because he puts so much work into it, and he's just enjoying the fruits of his hard work.
How did Kayvon fit in?
Yeah, Kayvon fits great. He's a great player, very smart guy, communicates to a T, and someone that I can very appreciate, because of course he's at safety with me, so just having us to have that comfortable ability to talk and conversate before the play, pre-snap, definitely helps me out, helps him out as well, and helps us all play fast. So he's going to continue to play at a high level, and just very excited for another opportunity to step on the field.
Talked about seeing a night and day improvement from last Wednesday to this Wednesday. From a defensive side of things, have you noticed the offense kind of taking that next step?
Yeah, for sure. Offenses, they've been doing great. Had a great week of practice. Of course, great day of practice today. And we're all going to continue to work hard and continue to be on our books to understand, what plays we have first and foremost, but also what the offense or defense is trying to do to us. So, yeah. Cool. Thank you, guys.